Hi.
Welcome back to yet another thrilling episode of Babble Riot. I'm Elle,
And I'm Lo.
your favorite podcast co-host.
By the way, nobody's safe on this podcast.
That's true.
If you know us,
You're screwed.
you're fucked. Welcome back.
I feel like we only do this like once a year now.
Pretty much, basically.
We're just so busy.
We are traveling,
Jet setting,
living,
having lots of sex,
lots of love.
lots of physical touch.
Yeah. Words of affirmation, acts of service.
Yeah.
My life's full
all
of
of
them.
it. Yeah. It's overwhelming, to
Over-
be honest.
Flowing.
Overflowing and overwhelming. Yeah. I mean, there's a line of guys outside as we speak.
Yeah. They might knock. Hopefully they don't interrupt the pod.
Yeah, we did tell them to be quiet.
Yeah.
There's also one out there. He likes to be called Kitty. And he pays me for like being hot, I guess.
Right. Which you should.
Yeah, it's kind of pathetic.
They all should, honestly.
They all should.
It's the least they can do.
Truly. The last time we recorded, I think I wore these socks. And the way that I was sitting, my foot looked like a club foot.
Oh, good.
And it looked like extra long.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So
I wore them again.
good. That's amazing.
To be fair, when I got dressed, I did not know we were going to be recording. But that's fine.
So sorry.
It's okay.
I thought I was getting you early enough too.
I know. I was an early bird.
You are.
I got on Mexico time.
You've had a big day today so far.
I have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm growing
You are.
as a person.
I do have a little bit of top of the show business to get it to, and it's just a formal apology to Elle for last episode. I just want everyone to know that I will never be on a man's side. I like to play devil's advocate a little bit so that it's like a little bit more of a conversation sometimes here rather than just like a story that I've already heard and her telling me, again.
Right.
I like to get, a little involved.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the people are probably going to have questions, and sometimes I try to ask the questions that you guys might have. So it's more back and forth. But I'm on this bitch's side. I hate men.
Always.
If you fuck her over, you're dead.
You're fucked.
You're fucked.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
That feels like eons ago.
I know. We talked about it like off the pod, obviously, but I like had in my mind, I was like, the next time we record,
Yeah.
I do want to just set the stage and make it clear that
Thank you.
I'm not on his side and never will be.
I don't even know who we're talking about.
Exactly.
Okay, have you guys tried the put his name on a piece of paper and put it in the freezer
No.
thing? Amazing.
It worked?
Truly worked.
I might need to do that.
Because I may or may not have like written something and slept with it under my pillow. Because I'm a witch.
Powerful.
Yeah. And for all intents and purposes, I do feel like it worked. But it didn't manifest the way that I wanted it to. And so I took that piece of paper and I put it in the freezer. Cured.
Done.
Yeah.
Do you leave it in there forever or do you throw it away after a little bit?
I'm probably just going to leave it in there forever. So whoever moves in after me.
It's going to have a nice little present.
Yeah. I love that.
They're going to be like, what the fuck? Well, the people that clean out your apartment after you leave.
True. But yeah, highly recommend if you're trying to get over someone or if there's just like an obsessive thought, write it down and put it in the freezer. And it just freezes away, goes away.
Yeah.
You gonna try it?
I might need to.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? It doesn't work.
Or it does. I'm in a weird place lately with it all.
Yeah. That's actually, it's not funny, but it's funny because I haven't done that with a certain person also.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody about it recently and I was like, I feel like I just I've wanted it so bad for so long that I don't know how to not want it anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's like all I've known for a very long time.
I literally cried last night because I just feel so single, and like in my day-to-day, being single feels empowering because I know that I haven't settled when there's many times that I could have. But also it's just like, I think I need to be off social media a little bit more, because all I see are like happy couples and like engagements and pregnancies and weddings and babies and moving in together, and like it's just like stuffed down my throat, and I'm like it's like a sucker punch each time I see it, because I do want that.
Yeah.
But I'm unwilling to settle, which is why I don't have it right now.
Yeah. My entire For You page on Instagram is just pregnancy announcements and people with huge old bellies or babies.
Yeah.
Yearning for that so badly lately.
It just like, sometimes it just feels like it's never going to happen. And I know that that's not true, and I know that that's not like the mindset to have, but I don't know. This like last week especially, I've just been like,
I think it's okay to live in that for a little bit though. I know you try to stay more on the positive side and like think positive thoughts, because then that's like what you're going to manifest. But like sometimes you just have to like sit with the bad feelings too, because it's not going to be sunshine and rainbows every day.
Yeah, I know. I think like the week of my period, I just like got to let out the icky feelings instead of just being like, it's okay,
everything's gonna be fine. Yeah, I love it here,
having the time of my life.
Yeah.
So I went to Mexico.
You did.
Something happened to me there.
It did.
I don't know if I want to tell you guys
all the details.
I drank something or I ate something, and I was unwell. Unwell.
Yeah.
For a good week. Literally today, what day is it? Saturday, is the first time in over a week that I haven't had diarrhea.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Really
it happens to a lot of people. It happened to my dad when they got back from Mexico, but luckily it happened like at the airport on the way home, kind of like started to feel not great, and so it really hit once they were home.
That's nice.
Yeah. On the trip at the pyramids, my first layer of hell for sure.
Yeah, it hit me when I was like in the middle of the fucking desert at the pyramids. We went to Mexico City, and then we went out on this like little
excursion
bus. Very bumpy bus.
And you already love a good bus.
And I was in the very back of it.
Of course.
And it's one of those like van buses. So there's like no ventilation.
Good.
Yeah, I was just not well. And that hitting you at the altitude that I was at in the middle of the desert, no bathrooms, no shade. Not a good feeling.
Not ideal.
No. And like the last part of that pyramid excursion was climbing one of the pyramids. And I wasn't not going to do it.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
It sounds like a great time.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you guys were safe. Did you ever feel unsafe at all?
No.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad was like kind of worried about going to Mexico just because of our fucking president.
Yeah. In general, there's areas of Mexico that are never super safe. And then on top of that, everything that's going on politically right now, it's like extra warnings from the Mexican government, basically. Like, if you come, like, be extra cautious.
Yeah. No, the Mexican people were so nice, especially in like the hospitality. Like, and truly so accommodating and so nice. And beyond that, like, it feels genuine. Like, you know, like hospitality here just feels like they're putting it on.
Yeah.
Like, it truly felt like they wanted you to be comfortable. They wanted you to have what you needed. And they were like going out of their way to like make that happen. And they were just so fucking nice.
That's good.
Yeah. and just hardworking.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everyone there works really hard. And I just kept thinking about how, like, us Americans are shitting on Mexicans or people south of our border
Mm-hmm.
for being here because they're lazy or they're this or they're that. I'm like,
Criminals.
that's literally no.
Right.
Just go there, see for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, don't. They don't want you there.
That's fair.
They don't want you there.
Yeah.
You can just take it from me.
You can trust my word.
Yeah.
She wouldn't lie to you.
Nor. I do love a lie, but
That's true.
I'm not lying.
A fun lie. That wouldn't be fun.
Right. Like, before I went to go get a spray tan.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I go to get a tan, or like if I'm going somewhere where I know I'm not going to be back, at least for like a really long time, I just like make shit up on the spot because I think it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
So the lady was like, oh, where are you going? And I said, oh, I'm going to Cancun, even though I was in Mexico City. So not like, no, it's a lie. Yeah, but it's just fun for me.
I just don't get why.
And she was like, oh, what are you doing there? And I was like, oh, I'm going on a girls' trip. There's like 12 of us. She was like, wow, that's a lot. And I was like, yeah, I know. And she was like, how'd you find out about this place? And I was like, oh, my friend comes here. And she was like, who? And I was like, Veronica. And she was like, Veronica who? And I was like, ooh, I am blanking on her last name right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was fun.
Why?
Because why not?
Why do you do any of that?
Do you know what? I'm not even like trying. Things just come out of my mouth and I just have to roll with it. I don't go in there thinking, what kind of lies can I tell these people?
These poor innocent people.
Yeah.
That have no idea who they're dealing with.
But again, it's not harmful lies. They're just like a little insignificant white lies.
I feel like those are almost worse sometimes though, because it's just like, why not just be honest?
I don't want her to know where I'm going. What if she like, she obviously saw me naked.
Right.
Because she tanned me.
Right.
So I don't know. I feel like she probably fell in love a little bit.
Okay.
Became obsessed.
Okay.
Would have followed me to Cancun.
Mm.
But now my tracks are covered.
Right.
So.
Okay.
So that's where we're going with that.
Wild child. Well, we met Chelsea's boyfriend today for the first time.
Oh my God, we did.
We had brunch together, which is weird because we like normally don't go out with each other. We just hang out at Chelsea's house or go to Costco. So it was very nice to actually be out in the daylight with you girls.
Yeah, true. We never see daylight together.
No.
That's funny.
Rare.
Very rare.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked him.
Yeah, he was very nice. He's from Canada. I mean,
yeah, the two go in hand.
it tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very sweet.
Shorter than I was expecting.
I knew that he wasn't particularly tall.
He looked exactly like his photos, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Very happy for her. As long as she's happy, I'm happy.
They didn't seem like touchy at all, though.
They were like underneath the table.
Oh, okay.
I noticed that, like, I think she had her hand on his leg, or maybe vice versa.
Okay.
But they were like holding hands underneath the table.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I always like look for that with couples. Like, are you touching? Do you like each other? What's going on? Yeah. Cute. Happy for them. Not at all feeling bad.
Jealous.
None of that.
That's good. You're above that.
Yeah. I don't feel jealous. I just am like, oh, that's nice.
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
Maybe one day.
One of these days. I did download Bumble
You did.
when I was in Mexico.
You did.
And I like swore off all dating apps because, well, to be fair, I got...
You've been banned off of all of them. So you didn't really have a choice.
I've been banned. And so I was just taking that as a sign that like I shouldn't be on any of them. Bumble's one of the only ones that I haven't been banned from, but I did get a warning, which is just fucking insane.
Yeah.
I really like, who's reporting me?
I think just
and
like,
for what?
don't put your Instagram on it anymore.
The thing with The thing with Bumble though is like you can still see someone's profile after the match has expired. And so if you only have like 24 hours to message someone, and so if you message someone and they don't see it because they don't open the app, if they like then go like whenever they get back on the app, they might see, oh shoot, I like missed that match. Then they can go to my profile and see my Instagram and then slide into the DMs.
If they wanted to, they would. If they really liked you when they saw you, then they would make sure that they followed back within 24 hours to see if you'd message them. I don't think you need to be that worried about a missed connection.
Wait, what?
I think that you should take your Instagram out of your bio because clearly it's a problem. And if
we don't know that that's the problem.
But wasn't that the problem with Hinge?
No one ever says what the issue is. Oh. Just that I've been reported for inappropriate behavior.
But that's what people on Threads thought that the reason could be?
Yeah. But literally every single person has their Instagram bio in their profile. So I'm like, I don't know.
I don't ever put mine on my shit because like I don't really care that much. But my point is like if you were on a dating app and like a guy saw your profile and matched with you, if they were really interested, they would like make sure to get back on the app to like see if you had messaged them.
But I'm saying like because you only have 24 hours.
I know.
What if they don't see it?
They would. Because they would make sure that they would go back and check if they're actually interested in talking to you. I feel like if you saw a guy on Hinge that you really liked, that you swiped right on, you guys matched, you would definitely open the app.
No, but I'm saying if they don't know we matched yet because they haven't opened their app.
I feel like even if you saw a guy though that you liked, you would go back within 24 hours to see like if you matched. No?
No.
I think I just get so excited by like one guy every 4 months that once I see that one guy, I'm like, did we match?
Okay, got it.
Did he message me?
Got it.
And no, we didn't.
Okay.
I just don't want to see you get kicked off another one, you know?
I mean, I don't really care that much.
Yeah.
Like, if I get kicked off, then I get kicked off. I wasn't meant to be on there. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
I just think it's interesting. But I did match with quite a few people in Mexico.
Love that for you.
Some hotties. I love a foreign hottie.
You do.
Like, that's my bread and butter. And it's so funny. All my matches, like, because you can see, like, their little profile picture. It's all, like, you scroll and it's, like, literally, like, all the same kind of type of guy. I always say that I don't have a type, but, like, I think that I do, actually.
Yeah.
Has dark hair. He has dark facial hair. He's, like, built a bit. And, like, somewhat tall, but, like, not really tall. And, like, darker skin.
Yeah.
So hot.
I think you can find him here. Maybe like in New York. But also I feel like Seattle's such a huge city. Like there's so many people that live here that aren't from here.
I did match with a couple people since I've been home because I didn't delete it. That are what I just described. One of them was like straight to the point, like, let me take you out. And I was like, go off, King. My only availability is Saturday night this week because then I'm leaving. And he was like, shoot, I'm going to Vegas for the weekend. Do you want me to fly you out? And I was like, no.
To Vegas?
No, I don't. But thank you so much.
Yeah.
Also, I was still shitting pretty regularly. So
yeah.
Vegas, new guy, never met.
Diarrhea.
Not the greatest match.
No. That's a crazy combo.
Yeah. But he's really hot. And he's younger than me.
Your kryptonite.
Fuck. God damn it.
I know.
I'm gonna be like, hopefully by 40 I'm like married and happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'll still have my eye on the tykes. Is that weird to
Gross.
say?
Yeah, for sure. I guess I'm 50-50. Both of my long-term relationships. One was older, one was younger.
Who's younger?
Drew.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
By how much?
Just like 2 years, 2.5.
Oh, okay. That tracks, actually. But yeah, same. My German boyfriend was 2 years younger than me. I feel like for some reason, like, younger guys want to impress you because they feel like they have to, like, make up for the fact that they're younger. And I like that.
I do sometimes. It can get like a little cringy for me.
For sure. There is definitely a balance that needs to be had.
Yeah. Especially like once we're already together. Like I've already like given you what you want, basically. Like we're already here. You've already impressed me enough to get this far. Like you don't have to keep like doing too much, you know?
Not me. Keep going.
I mean, like impress me, like make me happy, like show up for me, do things that you know I like, but you don't have to like puff your chest and like do all that kind of stuff.
Got it. Yeah. Sexy can I?
Yikes.
What's that song?
Sexy can I just borrow my manners? Girl, how you shake it, gotta play it like, whoa. It's a Kodak moment, let me go and get my camera. All I wanna know is sexy can I?
Is there a phone number in that song?
I don't think so. Hit it from the front, then I hit it from the back. No, you
Like
like
anal?
it like that. Or doggy.
I'm so out of touch. No idea what's going on.
On this episode of Babble Riot, we break down lyrics. I do hope that I can go on a date soon, so I have like some stories for the fans. That would be nice.
Just do it.
Girl, I'm trying.
Are you swiping?
Yeah.
You're swiping?
I mean, not like a lot. I could be better at it, but I also don't want it to be like all consuming. And sometimes I just get really depressed and I'm like, I have to take a couple days off from this. It's too much for me.
What about it depresses you?
The selections, sometimes the people that like me.
Maybe try Bumble.
I don't know if I want to message first. I don't know if I have that much energy.
So Bumble has this new feature, or it's new since I downloaded. I don't know when they came out with it, but you can put like in your bio, there's like a little section where if you do match with someone, it's like you put a picture or a question and like they can respond to that.
Perfect.
So you don't really have to start.
Okay.
And I've been like, I have that there. So like if you don't utilize that, then we're not going to talk.
Okay.
And that kind of like weeds out some people.
Yeah. I'm not necessarily super against it. I have a hard time like thinking of how to start conversations, like what my opening line would be.
So I just put a picture of me like on a boat and it says, guess where this picture was taken.
Clever.
And people are like, on a boat? And I'm like,
ding,
good
ding,
job.
ding, ding, ding.
You're so smart.
Gold star.
I do need to use the restroom and it might be an emergency.
Uh-oh.
And I was really hoping that wouldn't happen.
Welcome back.
That was amazing. All right. What?
I hope they're just in the camera shot. Because it's giving very much like the Grinch socks when they like scrunch away.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm loving it for you, Queen.
Thanks. Where were we?
I don't know. I
Cool.
kind of forgot. I had a private moment with our followers.
What did you guys talk about?
You're gonna have to wait and find out.
Are you talking shit?
Never.
I guess we were talking about like Bumble and
Oh yeah.
Hinge.
Right.
The yaps.
Right. I just would really love to meet somebody in person, but I also know that I have to leave my house.
Yeah.
But I'm like, we're talking about maybe going out tonight, and I was thinking about it on the way back, and I'm like, I don't even know where we go out. Like, where do we go? Because like Capitol Hill is gonna be like not straight people.
I mean, there are straight people.
Yeah, but
Also, like, should I just really lean into being a lesbian?
you can. I did have someone recently ask me and be like, do you think Elle's ever gonna date like a woman again?
Who
and I
would
was
ask
like,
you that?
maybe Maggie.
Oh.
And I was like, maybe, I don't know. Like, I think that
Is
she'll...
she interested?
I don't know. You're going to have to ask her.
Wait, she's in a relationship.
She's married.
Cool.
Sorry. But I was like, I feel like she will end up with a man. Like, you'll settle down with a man. But I do know that you like to date women.
I haven't dated a woman
In so long.
since...
Taylor.
Oh, I always forget about her.
Maybe it's for the best.
Yeah.
Curiosity gets the best of me every once in a while. And I go look at her Instagram just to see what she's up to. And it hasn't changed. Being a mom.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
That was not on my Monopoly board. Monopoly.
Bingo.
That was not on my bingo card for that year, but whatever.
Yeah.
Literally don't care.
Yeah.
It is just interesting though. And because she was such a cunt to me, like at the end. Mm-hmm. Insane. That's the other thing that like makes me nervous about dating women is we can be so cunty.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if I can deal with that.
Yeah.
Just dating anyone in general though.
It's scary.
It is horrifying.
Yeah.
And like I hate, triple hate, loathe entirely the feeling of like getting to know someone and like that feeling that you're like kind of almost getting attached. Mm-hmm. And that like sucker punch feeling when like you feel like the rhythm is off, you feel like they're not communicating as much. Like I feel like everyone knows exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. And it's just I don't want to feel that.
No. You like start to get your hopes up a little bit too much.
Yeah.
But like you know that you are, but like you can't stop yourself and you're like, I guess we'll see.
Yep.
Where this takes me. It either is going to end in like fireworks or fire.
Right.
Flames will be had though.
Yeah. Flames will be had. Yeah. So like I get excited like because I haven't really talked to anyone in quite a long time.
Yeah.
Like,
I couldn't tell you the last time I had that feeling. It's been years.
Yeah. I mean, I've had that feeling more recently than I would like to admit, but just like seeing people on Bumble and stuff, I'm like, I know that I'm going to have to do
Bite
that.
the bullet at some point. Yeah.
And you just hope it's the right person.
And like meeting the family, that terrifies me. Meeting all their friends. Them meeting my friends.
All of your friends?
All two of
them? How are we going to get them all in the same room?
It's going to be a miracle. All like 6, 7 of them.
But that's like we're so ahead of ourselves. I'm really nervous to meet his family and his friends. Haven't met him yet.
No.
But yeah.
Right.
But back to being a lesbian.
Yeah, let's get back there.
I have such a specific type that like they don't come across my feed. I never see them.
Do you have your Bumble set for men and women?
Yeah. But do you know what? And it bothers me and it shouldn't. It really shouldn't bother me. But there's so many... I don't even know how to say this politically correct.
I think I know where you're going with it.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
There's so many... Like if I put my... my preference on anybody, I would see a lot more women. Because they identify themselves as they, them. And so when you just say men or women, then you don't see they, them. You know? And I feel like a lot of
the people that you're interested would identify as they, thems?
No, not necessarily. But no, actually. But I think I don't see a lot of women on my feed at all because they don't identify as women. Oh. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like I see for like every 100 guys, there's one girl. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, where are the girls? And I'm like, oh yeah, they're they thems.
Well, maybe put your they them or do anybody.
No, that's insane. Like,
it's just more people to filter through. You don't have to like. You're just gonna see a lot more options.
No, I know, but like I did that once.
It's a lot. I've done it.
Like, hello?
Yeah.
What are you wearing?
A furry outfit.
Why do you have a tail? Why do you have blue hair and your tongue cut?
Ugh.
And a tail? Hello?
I'm a snake. Yeah.
Like, I think you're on the wrong app, babe.
No, they can be wherever they want. There's no like special space for them. It's just not what floats your boat. And that's okay. Just let them be happy and exist in the world.
Yeah, no, do your thing. All the more power to you.
Yeah, I think that's how you feel.
No, I truly, like, it doesn't bother me. It's just, well, no, it does bother me, I guess, a little bit, but it shouldn't bother me.
It is shocking.
I think that's what it is. It's like the shock factor.
Yeah, it's a little surprising every time it happens. But
And it's like kind of scary. Like, I think I'm scared. Maybe that's what's going on. Because it's just so unnatural. to wear a tail, to cut your tongue, to have piercings out your asshole, like, it's just unnatural. And that's horrifying. But again, more
okay.
to you.
I'm not going to comment on that.
I do live, laugh, love everybody, though.
Okay.
And this is why I feel like I can't call myself a liberal. Like, you think I'm being edgy by saying that I'm, like, in the middle, but I feel like that thought that I just had is, like, very conservative.
It's not at all.
Okay.
It's it's still very liberal because you're still being like, no, they can like exist in the world. I don't want them to die.
Right.
I just like am not used to like that lifestyle or seeing it, and I think it's strange.
Yeah.
And that's still fine.
Thank you for validating me.
You're welcome.
Maybe I am a liberal, guys.
She's coming out, you guys. We've changed her.
The next time you see me, I'm gonna have a tail.
Entire.
On this one little piercing, we're going big.
Multiplying.
Yeah.
I want you to get septum pierced, but like the fat ones.
Hell yeah.
I think that would look really fierce on you.
I think I could get a girlfriend right quick if I did that.
For sure.
Amazing.
Get like a vagina piercing.
Totally. Just show you guys.
Full just vag to the screen.
Full bejeweled jazz.
Jazzy product shizzle.
A jazzy. Of a jazzy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to call it when you talk to your kids about penises and vaginas?
Mm-hmm.
Vajazzy.
This is mommy's vajazzy.
You like pointed out on yourself. You're going to be like a naked mom.
Oh God. My mom was a naked mom.
Yes, she was.
She still is.
Yes, she is. The fact that I know that she was a naked mom and I'm not even one of her children.
Shout out Tara Page.
Love you, girl. Shouts out.
Yeah. So things are just going well.
Mm-hmm.
I think is like kind of the conclusion here.
Mm-hmm.
You were going to tell me something that you like made me wait a really long time to tell me.
It's like not even that good.
Okay.
But it's kind of entertaining.
Okay. Let me hear it.
So I went to Idaho, right? We all know. I went skiing.
Idaho.
Yep. And, you know, like a girl has needs every now and again. And like those needs are not being met by any outside force. So I have to take matters literally into my own hands.
Do you get caught?
No.
Okay.
But sometimes my imagination doesn't really do it for me. So I've got to go online, look at some videos, you know, like set the mood for myself. And I am a P-Hub girl. Like,
love it.
Tried and true. That's my site.
Are you a subscriber?
I'm not.
Okay.
I haven't
So
gone.
you're a fake fan?
Right. I don't download anything. Like I don't save anything. I'm not like logged into anything.
Okay.
And I open my phone, open my little incognito browser.
You do go incognito?
Always.
Wow. I must be really brave then.
That's crazy. I don't want anyone to see or know that I was ever
Whoever
on.
sees my history, horrified.
Right.
Keep going.
Type in P-Hub and it pops up that they've basically deleted Pornhub in Idaho because you have to verify your age by like entering your ID, and they're like, we're not going to make our people do that, so we've just decided to like cancel all access to Pornhub in the state of Idaho. I think I took a screenshot of it. Maybe I think I did. I'll show it to you afterwards. But I was like shocked and devastated.
Surely not. How? What?
Yeah. I mean, like, Idaho's so conservative. So I do understand like I understand like wanting to have adult websites be 18 and over, and like
Sure.
all that you have to do here is be like, yes, I'm 18 or older. Like they don't actually make you verify anything.
Yeah, that's true.
So if like I get it, but then I'm also kind of like, come on.
Right.
We were watching Pornhub at 16.
Were we?
I mean, most people were, I'm sure.
I don't think I like watched porn until I was like out of college.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just had such such a great imagination.
Interesting.
Still do.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
Thanks.
I didn't watch Pornhub right away, but I would get really into like
Tumblr.
Girl.
Yeah. Tumblr was where it's at.
Which was practically porn.
Yeah, you're right.
But I would do like erotica. Like I would read.
Oh, interesting.
That was my shit.
Yeah. I don't know how to read. But
I had to use my imagination in Idaho, and it was really hard and devastating.
What did you imagine?
I'm not going to tell you. That's crazy.
Please.
No.
I want to know.
No.
I'll tell you.
No.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Absolutely not.
Sometimes I do like sometimes I'll watch Pornhub. I normally just listen to like audios.
Yeah.
But I think was I telling you about the guy that I really like, the porn star?
Yes. Yes, you were.
Just so my type.
Mm-hmm.
Just big old daddy.
Daddy. Yikes. Skinny age restricted.
Oh shit.
So that was my fun story. It wasn't really that crazy, but I just wanted to see your reaction.
Thank you so much
On the pod.
I thought you were gonna say
I love that you thought I was gonna get caught.
You got caught, or like, have you ever been caught?
No.
Really?
No.
Or like maybe not caught, but like you like had to conceal it.
Masturbating? No.
Yeah.
But there was one time I think I was out of high school, but my high school boyfriend was over and we were hooking up and like had just finished, and I definitely didn't have pants on, and my dad came upstairs into my room and was like, I owe you a hug. And I was like, right now? And he was like, no, later. And I was like, thank God. So almost.
Oh my God. Crazy. My friend Taylor, who I'm going to her wedding next week, in college, we lived in the same house and we were like on the top floor, and I remember she came into my room unannounced one time, and I was just like fully masturbating with my vibrator.
Oh my God.
And I don't know if she knew, but like afterwards I was like, you just walked in on me like masturbating, and she was like, what? And then like all of our roommates found out, and it was just quite the...
Did you stop?
I don't know. I mean, I think I definitely stopped while she was like in there.
Yeah.
But when she left, I probably like finished.
Kept going.
Yeah.
Nice.
You just gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
So true.
It's so annoying that like we all do that.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's weird to talk about.
Yeah.
Like why?
It shouldn't be. It's like unfortunately weirder for girls to talk about than it is for guys. Guys talk about it all the time.
For sure.
With their friends.
Yeah.
And like share porn with each other.
I mean, I do share porn with you. Or like I tell you.
Yeah, but they're like sending videos. So like, dude, you gotta watch this one.
Okay. That's a little different, I guess.
You've never sent me a link. You're holding out.
Well, just you wait.
I remember one time we made Chelsea watch a threesome though. That was fun.
That was fun. And she was like, what's happening? I don't get it.
She like didn't understand the concept of a threesome. Bless her.
She really didn't.
No.
Like on it, and which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because she's more sexually active than both of us.
Yeah.
But I guess that, yeah.
She's only having sex with one guy, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never had a threesome, but I definitely have seen the concept a couple times.
I've seen it. I've heard it. I've read it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel that. But anyways, being a lesbian, how do we keep getting away from that?
Yeah, let's get back to that again.
I'm uncomfortable. I want to set crisscross applesauce, but I'm scared to flash everyone.
We don't dress like a whore.
I'm asking for it in this outfit.
Oh my God.
Please.
I beg of you. I wish that I could just have like a glimpse. I could know the next time that I'm gonna have sex. I'd just like to know. You know,
what if it's like 3 years from now?
I'll be devastated, but I would like to know.
Yeah, but like you could, even if that were the case, you could change that. You could go out right now and have sex.
I know. But like I don't. I mean, I want to, but like I want it to be like with somebody that I care about. So like, well, when is that going to happen?
Does anyone care about Lo? Who here cares about Lo?
Sound off in the comments. Slide in my DMs.
You could get that dick wet.
Gross. That's disgusting. My family watches this.
No, they don't.
Some of my family does.
Who?
I have a couple aunts. They tune in. Hi.
Are they single?
Sorry. Oh my God.
Sorry. That's really inappropriate. I need help.
You do. You need like a lobotomy like they used to do in the 50s.
That would do it. Yeah.
I'd honestly be down. We could get like a 2-for-1 deal. I'd love to not think. I'd love to think a little less. Be a little less tuned in to everything. Lesbian.
No, I was gonna say something about that. That's why like I just need like a man to do everything for me. But like men don't want to do that anymore.
I think some do.
Some definitely don't though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say about lesbian relationships is like like daddy. Are you gonna be my daddy?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah. There's definitely some mask women out there that would definitely like that.
But like I'm not attracted to mask women. Yeah.
So you're gonna have to settle a little bit on that. They're not gonna be like full blown daddy. Maybe like a baby daddy. But not with a baby. Half daddy.
Yeah. See, I need a whole one.
You need like a poppy.
That's so true.
I know.
That's wow.
I know. I'm tapped into you, girl. I know you.
I need a poppy.
Yeah.
How can I
Can't even say it.
I got a lip.
It's crazy. I sat down and watched you drink a sip of water today and was like, oh. Oh.
I went to like the med spa that I go to was having like a St. Patty's Day party and they were doing free lip flips and I was like, yeah, doing it, which is just a little bit of Botox like on the outer line of your lip and it relaxes the lip so that it comes up a little bit and makes your lip look fuller.
It doesn't look relaxed at all.
I cannot speak right. Like it looks insane. Insane.
Say mood bloom.
Mood bloom. mood bloom.
That was better.
Yeah. So that's been difficult.
Yeah.
And I was with my family in Mexico and they were just making fun of me the whole time.
I bet.
I can't drink from a straw. I can't blow on my food.
Can you whistle? Just a baby. I said whistle, not talk to whales. Girl. It's crazy.
I literally can't. And like I can't like drink. Like it just like comes out of my mouth.
I was scared you were going to lose your entire mimosa today. Like after you get back from the dentist and it's just like numb.
Yeah. It's really cool. It looks great when I'm not speaking though.
So I'll just talk the rest of the episode.
That would be great. You just carry the team on your back.
No.
Philip Grubauer.
We talked about him last time.
I know. I just didn't see his name last time.
Okay. I guess we could try to find tickets to the Kraken game tonight. No.
Okay.
Yeah. But like, where do people go out in Seattle? Like Belltown?
Yeah, I don't really know. I like don't go out.
Girl.
I know you don't go out. I only go out if I'm invited out, and I don't have a lot of friends who go out. So
I wonder if there's any like EDM stuff happening tonight in Seattle.
EDM.
Or like house. Like if we could go to like I want to go to like cha-chas, but I don't want to like dance to that kind of music. Like I want to dance to like
Dance.
right.
A little techno.
Right.
A little ticky-tack. Ticky-tack. Ticky-tack.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe. I know a guy.
But I'd also really love to just sit on my couch.
So fair.
I've been really into having fires every night.
Sorry. I matched with a really hot model / actor in Mexico, and he just messaged me back. So sorry about that.
Okay. Do you hear what I said?
I did. You're making fires every night.
Mm-hmm.
How's that going?
It's
Are
really
you roasting
nice.
marshmallows?
No, but I guess I could.
Are you roasting buns?
Nope.
Your buns?
Nope. I do like to sit in front of it though and get really warm, and then I go to my couch and get under the blanket, and it's really nice.
I just got like the biggest ick inside of myself. Not from that, but like it did trigger it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, ugh.
Do you want to talk about it?
I don't know. Like, I don't know why that triggered me. That's really strange.
Having a little fire? Sitting in front of a fire?
Just like being alone. And I like to be alone. But I don't know what's going on.
Okay. So in our house hunting, if we could find a house with a wood burning fireplace, that would be great.
Let's just add one more thing to the list.
Parking,
Yeah.
in-unit laundry,
Yeah.
fireplace.
But would be nice.
Yeah.
Not necessary.
Well,
AC would be nice. Not necessary.
yeah, I'm fine with that. I've got an AC. My room will be cold. Okay, maybe we should wrap it up.
Why?
I feel like I'm losing you.
In my head, all I see is like the clapping monkey. With the what are those things called?
The symbols. I was talking to my dad about that in Sun Valley. One day he got back from skiing and he was so tired that he was just like staring at his laptop and like started going through emails, and he was like, I just deleted like 3 emails and I have no idea what I just deleted, so maybe I should stop. And I was like, yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah.
And I was like, your monkey is like this right now. Like slow clapping.
So slow.
And he was like, no, it's like this. They're not even connecting anymore.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Well, this has been awesome.
Yeah. Pretty fun episode for everybody. I think
I'm not
they're really going to love it.
No, they're going to love it. I feel like we started talking about things and never really like wrapped them up though.
Well, that tracks. Is there anything that you want to put a pin in?
I wanted to say something about like lesbians and like being bisexual.
Okay.
But like I guess I said what I needed to say.
We'll spill your tea.
I think I want to be in a committed loving relationship
Mm-hmm.
with a sexy poppy,
Mm-hmm.
or the girl from Stick It.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
The main character.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
I
my
don't know
type.
her name. Yeah.
I'm gonna find it for you guys.
That's like slightly masculine.
Yeah, like more masculine than me for sure.
Yeah.
But like no tail.
Right.
Stick It. Hot girl. Movie.
Oh my God.
Oh, so hot.
Yeah.
So
she was
hot.
a lot of people's awakening.
God damn.
It was a tough one for me. Meg from Hercules.
She's really feminine though.
Yeah, but that's what I like.
Okay. Like her muscle.
But she has like a beautiful face too. Her like facial structure.
That's the thing. Like you have to be stunning,
Yeah.
but like also a little bit masculine.
Yeah. That's
hard to find.
me. Is this you
Stunning.
trying to come out to me?
So if you look like her, hit me up. Yeah, that's my type. Stunning, but like a little bit masculine.
Mm-hmm.
And that's hard to find here.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the lesbians here are like very granola.
Yeah. Which that's not your type.
No. Very like outdoorsy and like
Yeah.
that's another thing. Just people in general here are so outdoorsy. They want to hike. They want to bike. They want to snowboard. They want to do like things outside all the time. Like all the time. They do.
No.
Yes.
No.
Who's
going to talk first?
Yes, it's true.
I don't think so. I haven't been on a hike in ages. Spending
I feel
time
like
in the great outdoors.
a lot of profiles that I've come across on Bumble since being home, everyone's like big on the outdoors. If I'm not at work, I'm biking, I'm running, I'm climbing, I'm snowboarding, I'm like on the weekends, I'm in the mountains. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, can we just sit in a coffee shop? Like, braid each other's hair? Is that not enough for you?
Apparently not. Maybe if you walked to the coffee shop.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
If it's not raining.
Okay.
If it's stunningly beautiful outside.
It is a gorgeous day.
Should we go for a walk?
I already did this morning, but I can go for another one.
Okay.
You didn't really dress for a walk.
No.
So.
I don't really know what I dressed for. Not really sure what I'm wearing, to be completely honest with you.
It is an interesting outfit for a doctor's appointment this morning.
I did go to a doctor's appointment.
Oh. What kind of appointment did you have?
A Botox, like 2
Follow-up?
week follow. Thank you. Follow up.
Mm.
She was like, "You look amazing," and I was like, "I know. I can't speak, but I know."
I look beautiful sitting here. Can you still raise your eyebrows? Oh, just a little bit.
Just like that's all I need, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't need to go any further.
You don't
than
want like
that.
a big shock.
No. I can still do it.
A little bit.
Thank you. All right. So I feel like to conclude this episode, here's what I'm looking for.
All right.
I'm looking for a poppy.
Right.
How do you say it?
Poppy.
Poppy. I feel like I say it like a poppy flower. Like I feel like I'm not saying it right.
Poppy.
Poppy. Was that scary? I can't say it with this Botox currently.
Peppy.
But poppy.
Oh, God. Girl. Girl.
And a stunning masculine woman is my type.
Okay.
And I think I don't have the shits anymore.
That's so good.
Yeah. The conclusion for you.
I don't really know what I'm looking for. My coworker at the winery gets on me all the time. She wants me to make a list.
Oh my God, let's do that.
I know I need to. I need to like text her and get like the how-to again. I always forget. 'Cause like I know I'm supposed to make a list of like things that like my husband or like my partner will be kind. Like my partner will be patient. My partner will.
Is.
Okay.
You have to say is.
But like, I don't know if that's the rule. I don't know.
That is the rule.
I don't know if that's her rule. She's got very specific rules.
Well, I've got rules.
Okay.
And it's to say it in the present tense.
Okay, but can I be like, describe him physically too, like what he looks like, or can I just describe emotionally?
It's whatever you want.
Okay. How many items on your list?
Like 100.
Right.
I'm gonna narrow them down one of these days.
Okay. Go through and asterisk them, but like every single one's gonna have an asterisk.
Highlighting. Everyone's highlighted. I guess I could let go of like 2 or 3, probably.
I think so.
Maybe I'll read some of them out next time.
Yeah, I'll make a list. You bring your list.
Okay.
I guess you have your list.
That's right here.
And we can compare. I don't know how I'm gonna read mine since that's my phone up there.
Just write them on the, or I could take a picture on my phone.
I don't want you to have it on. I'm just kidding. We'll figure it out. I guess I could write it in the notes app, in our shared note.
Amazing. Well, this has been another great episode.
Yeah, I hope you guys learned a lot. Took a lot away. We are going to do a hump day next time about confidence. So if you have any questions that you would like us to specifically ask, please let us know in the comments and we will definitely get to it for you.
We will. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.